Well, as I mentioned, thousands assembled on the National Mall today for the March for Israel. It was a gathering organized by Jewish organizations to show support for Israel and condemn anti-Semitism. House Speaker Mike Johnson spoke at the event alongside Democrat leader Hakeem Jeffries. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer spoke. Members of the Senate and House Bipartisan Task Force for combating anti-Semitism also took the stage to pray for the hostages, as we heard earlier when Senator James Langford, a portion of his prayer. Well, join me now to give us an overview of what took place on the mall. Sarah Holliday, reporter for the Washington Stand. Sarah, welcome to Washington Watch.
Hi, thanks for having me.
All right, so tell us about today's event. What stuck out to you as you were there on the mall?
Well, it was crowded. They are estimating hundreds of thousands of people were there. There were people that came in just saturated in white and blue with the flag of Israel draped on their backs, painted on their faces. There were young people, old people. I spoke to a child of Holocaust survivors. There were people whose family members are hostages with Hamas. There was a lot of representation there for these people, all fighting for the same cause. And yet, it was just a pleasant event. People were laughing and singing, and I saw 3 Jewish men holding hands and dancing. It was a really unique place to be today.
So how would you describe the spirit? That it was both somber, but yet it was friendly, hopeful, optimistic. How would you describe it?
Yes, to all of that. It's crazy because these people, they have people that they love or know that are being raped, abused, decapitated, kidnapped. They have every reason to be absolutely outraged. And yet, when we all came together today, there was this sense of hope and this sense of unity that I would have to say that permeated the entire event, was that there was unity. There were people from all over America. There were people that flew in, probably from out of the state. There were just so many people there, all there because they were fighting for the right to life. Israel, the Jewish people, they all have the right to exist. And that, I believe, was the unifying message that brought everybody there together. And in a sense, us being unified, I believe, brought joy, even though there's so much to be sorrowful over right now.
You know, that's very interesting, Sarah, when you look at the contrast between what took place today and 2 weeks ago when the anti-Israel, pro-Palestinian, pro-Hamas marchers converged on Washington, and we saw the violence at the White House. We saw windows busted out of businesses. We saw the obscene and hateful chants. That wasn't there today.
Definitely not. Maybe it's a reporter in me, but I definitely showed up looking for it. I was expecting there to be some kind of counter protest, but all that I saw was one lady holding up a sign. She wasn't even saying anything. She was just completely silent. But outside of that, no chaos. Like I said, there was laughter, there was music, there was dancing. There were people that, if I could speak for them, I would say a lot of them want to keep this as little in the political arena as possible, because this isn't just politics. This is life. This is about being able to exist, to have a voice, to be able to live without constantly being threatened by people who hate you. And so I would say that that is what this is about. For other people, I would say politics probably does fuel them, and they're angry and they're just bursting out into these chaotic scenes that we see and that we saw here just 2 weeks ago. And so now we have people that are coming together who don't want that to be what brands them. They want to be branded by this sense of, we care about people. We care about our people. We care about the people who are being kidnapped, who are being abused, who are being raped, who have been persecuted since the founding of this nation. This is all they have. And that's what this is about, is keeping what they have and keeping their lives.
Having the ability to protect themselves. That's all they're asking for. Sarah Holliday, thanks so much for joining us. Appreciate your work at the Washington Stand.
Thank you so much.